Отцы. Блять, надо было смотреть. Отцы. Блять, надо было смотреть. Раз, раз, раз. Раз, раз, раз. Так, чё? Если я в прошлый раз был больше в психику, чувствительность, насколько вы эмоционально восприимчивы, мыслительность, блять, охота в что-то новое. Не хочу быть тупым, блять. Но может моторику какую-то уйти. Допустим. Физически я тоже не хочу быть ублюдком. А, например, моторику. А, даже так можно. 4-2. Восприятие реакции, психика 3, интеллект. То есть я могу быть эмоционально не эмпатичен. Да блять, я опять больше себя создаю. Уйти больше в моторику. В реакцию какую-то. Но, блядь, психика и интеллект, они все равно как-то... Ну, хотя, блядь, разные же люди. Психика и интеллект. Ну, давай так. Так, окей. Координация восприятия, скорость реакции, эквилибристика, техника. Что техника? Механизмы, самобай, выпрямить спину, сходить покерфейс. Военный фетиш с такой-то перцем. Не сломают, то есть на глазах людей. Так, а что мне это... Чтобы выбрать, сделать коронный навык. Один, что ли? Ну, какой-то исцелься огонь, координация, шпионность, антикость, мысленно поражение влево. Как раз хорошо, чтобы взаимодействовать с летящими объектами. Будете ловить монетки, брошенные фазные боссы, не стоят без помощи, а потом уже даже от модели серии координации, вашу кругу смятение приговорю, как только им заловить, держаться при собой непросто. Ну, кстати, блядь, восприятие же оно... Что если вообще поставить моторику на 5? Физику на 1? 2? Блядь. Физику как интеллект. Не, вот так все. Я не могу все вот в это ебаное. Так, квилингвистика. Что это? Вырабатываем ворам всему хвостунам. С квилингвистикой вы будете стараться выставить себя в самом выгодном свете жизни в стиле диско. Владейте всех с пластикой сомалийского боксера, а потом, выполнив изящное сальто, внезапно появится на глаз изумленной публики. Бесшумно двигаться. Техника. Обращаться с людьми. Да блять, самообладание. Да нет, самообладание это слишком уебанско. Скорость реакции. Проворство вашего тела и ума, если инстинкт, можете уклоняться от кулаков, ножей и пуля щетлика. Владейте редкими остротами. Станете тертым ключом, полезете здесь в своем теле, быстро реакцию, можете мгновенно находить связь между мелкими деталями. Ну, блядь, ну восприятие лучше. Ну, блядь, да восприятие надо как-то ставить. Абсолют. Скорость реакции. Ну хотя, блядь, можно инстинкт, я хочу посмотреть, что будет инстинктом. С другой стороны, с реакции вы не сможете выставить первого, значит, скорее всего, не сможете выставить. Так, стоп. Тёмыч, завтра чё? Завтра воскресенье, Пашка. Зак Энтони.
Ну как их надо лепить? Оттираешь бумажку самой, темной стороной туда лепишь, к телу прикрепляешь, и все, он сам приклеивается.
Фига, у меня батя есть, круто. Так. Ну, может, с утра, да, блядь, с утра тоже рано, слишком неохота. Днем где-то. Сейчас Паша напишет, ладно. Тыкс. Да, блядь, скорость реакции или восприятия? Чё, блядь, прикольно какой-то... Да, блядь, это всего лишь навык надо остановить. Координация, летающий объект, монетки, скорость реакции. Ладно, восприятие. Ну, блядь, скорость реакции интересная. Все, скорость реакции. Хочу посмотреть, как это будет. Установить навык. Будьте быстрым, а не мертвым. Скорость реакции. Да, бля, прикольно. Давай попробуем с этой хуйней. С психикой я уже проходил.
There is nothing, only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it ever, never, ever. An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful, a ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
Ex-love, ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay, sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
Блядь, как же круто во второй раз всю эту хуйню видеть. Нет, я хочу сойти, я люблю более жгучий свет. Я хотеть от людей того, что они... А вот нихуя, теперь уже...
Alright, nothing town to fuck all borough.
Гляди, а вот я устал быть такой вот тварью, и город, а не по хуям ли.
Not you. Your days of giving a shit and being that type of animal are over.
Мне нужно не это, мне нужно унижаться. Вспомни.
The song of death is sweet and endless. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache. A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes.
Сука, такая поза. Ой, блядь, жесть. Так, а на чё? На Alt, на Tab? Пустая катушка. Зелёная туфля. А, там зеркало. Так, ну у меня сейчас скорость реакции ебанутая. Эквилибристика, электрохимия.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your
Ебать,
fleck.
прикольно, у меня не было
It
прошлого
says
включения.
whirling in rags on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key.
Или было, я не помню. Бля, прикольная тема. Так. Ну, штаны я сниму 100%, потому что эквилибристика. А вот это вот... Чё это? Стильный диск-блейзер. Так, а он чё? Полицейского колесо.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some water. The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside. A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, more likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact. It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger. The single green shoe you found fits the hole almost as well as your
Бля,
foot.
визуальный анализ
It would have
пиздато
also
так
been
говорит.
heavy enough if thrown with force. Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you could still find the other one on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside. You mean someone else took your shoe off and smashed the window with it? The cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
Блять, мне нравится, сука, задание. Ай, так, ну, блять, не, галстук чуть позже. Блять, тут как будто что-то нет. Концептуализация внушения. Внушение. Чё? Почему 2? А, потому что я надел. Блять, кстати, внушение прикольный навык.
mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man.
Вентиль. Ну, блядь, я вижу рака. Ладно, я сейчас посмотрю. Зеркало потеряно.
Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the
Серьезно,
soft
прям
vapor.
ничего?
As you slowly abort, you clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Не сможешь больше этим не быть. Да пофиг. Может, лучше его сперва ощупать, убедиться, что все нормально?
Yeah,
Все
there is
совершенно
definitely
точно
something
не
wrong with it. Where to even begin?
Там опухоль, там...
There is the bloatedness,
Уверен, все нормально.
then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of it's not. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to, it's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers. Behold.
Блять, охуенно. Только тут он, блядь, каким-то большим кажется. Тут вот нежели вот, блядь, вот здесь.
You have no idea.
Даже понятно, что за
thing
новость.
is, do you?
Имею, конечно, этому суперзвезда.
It appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
Бля, тяжело теперь не знать все истории в голове. Я не корчу.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself. Oh my God. You can't stop. It's like it's not even... What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Да блять, реально, это по факту это вот хуета. Суперзвездная, господи, да не знаю, суперзвездная, как бы даю понять, что заслуживаешь чувствия, по-моему, некотором роде успешной сатирического сочувствия. Блять, вот это вот согласна. Типа,
There might have been
может, когда
10 years ago. It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now.
Ой, да, так. Что там раковина? Один вентиль. А, нихуя, так там вода идет. А, я понял, сломалась. Ну, галстук, блядь, ну погнали нахуй.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific, the blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now. A terrible mistake.
Блядь!
Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain. The lights are off. You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's what you have in your hand is a truly hideous thick tie with 4 or 5 different patterns.
Навесенный. А,
The
он...
knot reminds you of a
Я
noose.
помню, он повесился, получается.
The fan snap.
На галстук, блядь. Ой, сука. Внутренняя империя. Внушение, концептуализация. Блядь, ну по факту. Питай мочой и спермой выходные штаны. Ну, блядь. Money. Блять, этот музон.
There they both are. 2 identical shoes, but like 2 baby crocodiles. Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only...
Эквилибристика -2. Блядь, надо уже переодеваться. О, а что эта хуйня появилась? Почему? Вроде ничего нет.
Hello, officer.
The young woman raises her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
No. Because you're a police officer, sir. I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well rehearsed. You've been here for 3 days on official police business. Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Блядь, внушение. Я ж проебу. Да сука, да нет. Риск неоправданный. Она доступна всего лишь один раз, ну, блядь, ну, она, кстати, я к ней... Я же там, ну, я же не знаю, блядь, я не знаю, буду ли я доебывать ее потом. Но, блядь, хочет ли он сейчас... Это по-любому проеб, это не логично.
Could it be because of the drinking?
She hasn't had time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette. She looks tired, her beauty waning faster than it ought to at her age.
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
Будет ли это потом влиять? Да, блядь, я ее не выебу, я не помню вроде вообще, можно это или нет. Там же вроде пытаешься. Блядь, надо с каждым разом все больше и больше узнать. Ладно, похуй. Сука, нет. Ладно.
Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Блядь, ну чилеранда нормально.
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Yes. The dock workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. At least here on the coast. You're in a hostel, sir. We are in Revachol.
Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation. Half a century after a failed world revolution, she is central to our moment in time.
Ага. Revachol forever.
You sure look like you're from Revachol. Revachol parties. You're in a hostel. We are in
Revachol is the
forever.
and ever. Out of the corner of your eye, you see the hair on the back of your hand standing on end. It feels as though low-grade lightning.
It's 51.
51.
The current century?
Какой век текущий? Какой у него?
Centuries don't have numbers. They have civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir.
Тут весело.
You're right. There is nothing funny about civilization.
Блять, у нее такое еблон. Что в прошлый раз не нравилось, что сейчас. А что это такое слышно?
There was the usual ruckus.
Громко играл.
Loud. I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here. Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them. Oh, were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course.
like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on. It would appear so. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped. A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. So, yes, there was a church in there. A really small church. Like the smallest, saddest church in the whole
Блять, а
world.
там же потом в
It was
церковь
about
в
that.
натуре.
And
Прикольно.
also, that it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a wind. Then you started screaming and trashed the place. No, it didn't sound like there was a fight. A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
Надеюсь, я еще сделал. Еще что-нибудь, пожалуйста, еще что-нибудь я
There
сделал.
was.
Да, кажется,
I
что
think you
вначале
screamed
что-нибудь
that
такое
you
творим.
didn't want to be. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet
Ну,
by
ушла,
then,
тогда все уже
around
затихло,
4 or
что
5.
Татьяна кивает, вот и всё.
and that was it.
Блядь,
There
ну
was
что
the.
это
I
ещё
couldn't
может
say. Oh, yes. Oh, were huge. It would appear. A slow, sad song started playing. Yes. There was. That it doesn't matter. Yes. Then you started screaming and trashed. A window was smashed. The tape player. There was. I think you screamed. I went out afterwards. Glad to have been of assistance.
Блять, стоп, а почему эта хуйня у меня высветилась? Страница персонажа. Шкафчик мыслей, Т. А, ну еще пока не открыто, да? Уже наставил 5 отлично длинный круг, еще дымится. Что, его можно взять? Ладно. Блять, тут прикольно. Назад. Почему у меня эта хуйня? Баг?
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul. Utterly, through a PA by other people. You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious. No, don't sing the happy song. It's stupid. You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is who is mistakenly identified as...
Блять, вот если реально, если бы не энтузиазм людей, блять, определенных, такого бы не было, просто тупо энтузиазм. 12 минут, ну, вход на кухню, да, для персонала. А, ну, не 8. А, там столовка. Так, ну я бы, блять, обычно так думаешь.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he is purposely ignoring you. Looks like he's not a fan.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real...
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with it?
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room? No, you see, actually, you didn't. You haven't done anything even remotely useful since you got here. No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
A competent work of taxidermy. white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broke. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it. Most likely a small engraved steel tag says, "The Great Skua, Ste Koare Skua." Something about it makes you feel bitter.
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
He pretends not to hear you. Constant, looks like a small. Something about it makes you feel.
Look, why don't you go and talk?
He pretends not to hear you. Looks like a small. Something about it.
Look, why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
He pretends not to hear you.
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This seems like a touchy subject.
I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar. She just, you know.
А,
No,
He's very animated.
that period of my life is.
он не хочет, они расскажут.
Looks like a small. Something about it makes you feel.
Look, why don't you go and. Okay.
He pretends not to hear you.
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
He's very animated all.
Body down. Soul.
Если бы не энтузиазм людей, то это забавно. Такого бы не было, просто энтузиазм. 13 минут, Оп-оп-оп.
A colourful piece of plastic is dangling from his carabiner. Makes your fingers itch.
Цветной пластиковый прямоугольник. А, типа это, бумажник.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine. It's a dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job permit. A young, able-bodied man stares back at you from the photo. Santiago S. John. The man does not mind.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
Your fingers find their way into the shackle, flicking open its spring-loaded gate. The metal loop holds the plastic item. The man emits a loud snore. Is he about to wake up? Doesn't look like it, but you never know. Better be quick. You slip the plastic ID card out of the loop and pocket it. The man continues to snore. You find a black paper note with a woman's profile on it. Seems like this woman lived centuries ago. The note says 5 real. You don't really know what this is for, but you get the feeling notes like these. The sleeping dock worker has little to say about your actions. He remains silent. You gently shake his shoulder, but nothing happens. This man could...
sweetie. You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot as you approach. He narrows his if an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death. On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
Ну, блядь, с ним надо честно.
Okay then. It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here? If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews? Okay, we'll have time for that. Have you removed the dead body from the tree? So, the body,
This is the first time you detect a weariness.
where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner. Talk to the manager. Then we go out back and take the body down. I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your... I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from... Yes. They're not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Ravachol West. I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job. You mean you don't have a badge? Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to... We all feel that way sometimes. There is no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid. What remains is that there is a dead body, but first, we have to take it down. I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern. After you, officer.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your palm.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you.
Mr. Gart, right?
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
Предвестник краха.
Fantastic.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to...
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
You said you just got here. From what?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an...
But you still know your way around, yes? In case...
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here.
I didn't imply that. Detective. I have everything. You?
Yes, he means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer? Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there. That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police.
He doesn't know. He just said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who is this they?
Oh, people are saying it was the union dock workers. That it was a
Бля,
lynching.
прикольно, охуенно, что именно скорость реакции подсказала это.
The locals, customers, the people who eat here, a lot of dock workers eat here.
Did the debarders themselves tell her?
I don't really know. You'll have to. I would suppose it's because they have.
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbour company, I hear. A mercenary. The unionistas probably thought they'd send a message. What are you, crazy? Of course I did.
The lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been.
She went away because none of your business. Oh my god, what is your obsession with this Sylvie person? Get over it. She went away. Extra fine.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
Ой, блядь. А, у меня штаны ебаные.
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means.
Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right. Money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
Ты арестован. Ты арестован. Бля, это гениально.
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually, more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60, plus what are you, a philosopher?
Ну что такое деньги?
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room or 8 bottles of potent blend and 9 packs of Royal Extra. Yes, it is.
There's a shuffle of nylon. As lieutenant, that's cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't.
Officer, maybe you are better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away. Officer, you really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them, ask for assistance.
Good luck.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank. And this place, but you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere. Why did you say that?
No. But isn't that an expression, not a place? A saying. Up on Marvel Hill, a great high place.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Бомжиков хули.
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or a...
Бля, охуенно, после того, как какие-то вещи осознаешь, блядь, очень... Чё ты можешь...
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer. You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin. Take heart, officer. You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad. Oh my. You know where we are, right? That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags Cafe? Yes, indeed. We are in the fine city of Revachol. How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful. I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a. Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes? That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen.
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
О, кстати. Блять, вот это интересно.
Oh, no. Nothing like that, dear. Revachol is a zone of control led by an alliance of foreign
Yes, sir.
powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own.
She's trying to avoid the foreigner's part. This is because she's a woman. She may be lying to you.
Ну а чё остаться, потому что она женщина, возможно, она тебе врет.
Oh, dear. This is troubling. You really ought to know that, being one yourself. There aren't any cops in Revachol. Not in... But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
You didn't do too well, dear. You really only knew what year it is. It
A
does...
sigh.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary. A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. It has something to do with everything. Someone more educated in sweeping.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe?
That's a good point. This doesn't look like Rich Central. A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or
No, dear. I'm not quite that old. Although I was injured in the line of duty. Oh my. What happened? That's how I feel about the accident. I was a training and development manager. You'd think it would be a safe job, but I had to be everywhere, and well, I was lucky. This was almost 20 years ago, and I was compensated exceptionally well. One can only dream. That's quite all right. I'm used to people asking questions. I know they're thinking about whatever do you mean? Sequence killers? Oh my.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
It seems to me that you lucked out with your partner. He has the look of an upstanding officer of the law. Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles.
You must be joking.
It's not easy to assert your right to a decent living wage when you don't have a strong union behind you.
interesting idea. This Everard sounds powerful. Maybe you could wrangle some coin.
Oh no, I'm so... Of course.
Не буду давить на жалость бабки. Ух ты, $13. Так, ну, блять. О, вот 55 очков. 6 часов? А, ну да. Бля, прикольно вот эта хуйня. Ну, бля, в целом охуенно можно. Можно пойти в лигу ебануть. Можно? Или не нужно? Ну, блядь, мне рейтинг вообще поебать. Типа, нахуй только цифры. Нахуй надо, реально, можно, блядь, просто в режим выбора поиграть и все. Какая нахуй разница, какой будет, блядь, нахуй ничего не делать. Так, вот кем поиграть я бы, ну, блядь, так же, наверное. Вообще бы по саппорту, блядь. Хуйней пострадать, постоять. Так, где фотку-то поменять? А, ну чё? Почему Лигу не видно? Захват игры, но... О! О! Такс. Ну чё, время саппорта. Кого-нибудь надо. А, нижний, кто старшом заебись. БЦ в ванну надо кого-то интересного. Но опять же надо какую-то синергию, чтобы танковать. Есть пизделовка, есть пизделовка. Ну бля, магический урон. Вроде тоже магический. Или не физика? Физика. Блять, кого? Может Ника взять того же? Или, блять. Да.
Это лучший выбор.
Хочу на магию поебашиться. Может замедло? Или отхил на двоих? Королева Порро. На дура. Тоже можно разве как-то вот так сделать. Ну хз, я бы, может, какого-нибудь, блядь, пайка взял. Че, БЦ, да, того же? Или Наутилуса, может, нахуй. А кто там был? Бля, я не помню. Бля, на Наутилус. Хотя, бля, может реально трэша взять? Трэша хочу взять. Бля. Все, так было? Варус. Но... Что, у меня трэш? А, сейчас сап будет. Или мальфит сапа, да? Блять. Ну так вот я хочу лучше. Пантик. Ну сейчас посмотрим, кто. Пять лет.
Извините, минуточку внимания, пожалуйста. Я посвящаю этот танец своей ушедшей молодости. И тебе, Валя, и тебе, Маша. Вова! Навали волюме! Поехали!
призывателей. Тридцать секунд до призыва миньонов. Миньоны были призваны.
Чего стоит душа?
Так, окей, вальки. Тогда надо ебать их. Чё там, киндра? Да мне похуй.
Противник убит. Противник убит.
А, ну я могу тратить этот.
Противник убит.
Тупая ситуация.
Союзник убит. Противник убит. У врага серия убийств. Серия убийств. Противник убит. Конец серии убийств. Ваша команда уничтожила башню. Команда уничтожила башню. Вас убили.
Где одного?
Серия убийств.
Блять! Да, прикольно. Нихуя С? За что? Я нихуя не сделал. За что С? Блять. За что С? Прикольно спорт. Не, на порнуху мы точно не смотрим.
Попытаюсь объяснить. Великая компания, великий предприниматель, супергуд. Подзаебала эта тема. Это было не просто подзаебала эта тема. Это было не просто смело, это было пиздец как смело. О, император, ты для многих являешься такой ролевой моделью, кумиром. И поэтому твои слова, это было очень мощно сказано. Сказать такое, я считаю, это супер круто. Ну это пиздец какой-то просто. Ну сколько можно? Я не мог в это поверить, это было невозможно, я спорил со всеми. Круто! Это же круто! Да это ж круто! Какие у нас классные ребята работают. Это не так устроено, они там в космосе где-то. Можно мечтать. И я с вами вместе мечтаю. Ну, давайте мечтать. А можно быть реалистом. А реалистично это никогда не будет. Кстати, я к ним хорошо отношусь ко всем. Они реально, ребят, хорошие. Жопу лишнюю. Заебись. Ты, блядь, можешь себе...
Ай.
Невежественные животные. Ой.
Блять, БЦ. What you know about rolling down in the deep when the brain goes?
Sin City was made в ущелье призывателей. Секунд до призыва миньонов.
Sin или моченый.
От света не спрятаться.
Да, никак.
Я отыщу тебя. Миньоны были призваны.
Нахуй ты отстреливаешься, блядь? Да похуй на эту хуйню.
Серию Дурный пожирает мозг. Серия убийств.
Bad boom.
Союзник убит.
And this is a band which stood there with their mouths open, jaws hit the floor, and they're the guys the best there is. I will protect you briefly with my children, basically talking about, you know, these guys would be free with my children, I love you dead. And it pains me to tell you that I'm going to die one day, and that you're going to die one day.
A life that means especially with kids, so if they do die, they can be like, man, I want to live like my kids.
You didn't turn your son's going to be. It's a vicious cycle.
If I have respect.
Ебать.
Ваша команда уничтожила ингибитор. Враг неудержим.
Блять, ну я жужу нажимаю. Что за хуйня? Getting up to getting up to getting enough.
Враг сделал даблкил.
Интересно. Должен быть интерес как бы в игре, да? Согласна?
Ну да.
Да. Давай на раздевание. Согласна?
Ну да.
Да. Давай на раздевание.